how's the rest of your work week shaping up to look like? I'll have all those forecast details coming up.
I sent you the memo.
I didn't get the memo.
Well,
Blue Monday.
Listen, Jen, I wore this because I was feeling blue because the rain Monday morning, they just don't work well for a lot of us.
That's exactly right. I know we start, especially yesterday, we were soggy out there for the majority of the day. It began in the morning. It lasted throughout the afternoon and the evening. And we even experienced some of that earlier this morning. Meteorologist Matt Barentine keeping you updated on Good Day Gulf Coast. But here's the good news. It's all beginning to fizzle out. What we're going to be left behind with heading further on into the rest of today is mainly just some of that cloud cover, but finally clear skies later on this evening. Now, here's what I'm tracking out there currently. A look at satellite radar, and look at that. You can start to see just some of those showers beginning to fizzle out. More of that cloud cover just beginning to move in. Those winds shifting out of the north, but still just some spotty showers closer towards Hurricane Bay Minette, down towards Stapleton. Saraland and Satsuma also experiencing some of those. And in case you're just driving out and about, you might notice some very isolated sprinkles just falling on your car's windshield, but improvements only will continue heading into the second half of today. There's all those rain chances beginning to fizzle out. More of that cloud cover still lingering behind. Could look a little gray and gloomy at some points, but here's more of those clear skies really coming into play later on for tonight. Things improving heading further on for any of those Monday night plans. Now here's those gray and gloomy overcast skies that I mentioned, a view looking towards the eastern shore from our Navigator Credit Union camera at the Battleship. Temperatures right now just resting in the upper 50s, but as we get further along into the rest of today, we're going to start to notice those temperatures still ticking up. We'll be resting in the mid 60s, so feeling better, still a little cool, closer to average, but an even bigger warming trend is on the way. I'll be breaking down more of those details coming up in just.
Let's get a check of the weather. Jen?
And also taking a live view outside down on Dauphin Island. Just starting to see some of those gloomy overcast skies. Winds are a little breezy out there. I just saw a boat heading out. It was getting a little bit rocky out there. But over the next few hours, we will start to see improvements. Some peaks of sunshine out there and temperatures warming up into the lower to mid 60s. I'll talk more about your extended outlook all across the Gulf Coast coming up when we come back. And that's your forecast, and talking about the sunset and the sunrise now heading further on into this evening. Sunset in Mobile is going to be closer towards 5:47 p.m. Pensacola 5:44. Sunrise in Mobile waking up tomorrow 6:23 and then 6:19 in Pensacola. However, keep in mind, although days are getting longer, we do spring forward in less than 2 weeks. March 9th, that will occur, but I'll talk more about your extended forecast coming up when we come back.
Really nice turtles around here, unless you get in contact with one of those snapping turtles. Stay far away.
See, I used to have pet turtles.
No way.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, little red-eared slider ones.
Like the teeny ones?
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
Mine were about the size of a quarter when I got them, but they grew to about this big.
True story. I think they're dinosaurs. My sister also had one growing up, went missing for months. We were like, the dog ate it, I guess. Found it 3 months later in my mom's bathroom alive. We don't know how it survived. That's a true story.
Thrived in the bathroom.
And there it was with the alligator in its mouth.
I know.
Exactly, in the alligator's mouth.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about your forecast right now. I'm sure the turtles are a little fan of the sunshine that we're starting to see peeking out there right now. But in case you are making any of those plans, just a reminder, you can stay updated with our forecast by downloading the Fox 10 weather app, especially with the week ahead of us, the weekend ahead of us, and looking ahead to next week. This is going to be so important with staying updated with what's going on for all of those Mardi Gras festivities. Let's go ahead and dive deeper into what I'm tracking out there. Now, here's a look at the forecast highs heading into today. We're near average. We're maxing out mid to upper 60s, but the rain chances over the next 7 days. Now, we're going to start to see that isolated chance for today. Again, that's dropping down isolated once we get closer towards Thursday. The weekend looks nice, but this doesn't take us into Joe Cain. It does take us into Joe Cain. It does not take us into Fat Tuesday with that rain coverage there. But let's go ahead. So this is a very long range model. As Matt Matt Barentine always mentions it's a broad brush that it paints with it, so it's not going to be more of that high-res detail. But this is going to start us off for Thursday morning. Seeing some of that cloud cover out there, isolated showers. Again, you want to see more of that light color of green, not so much the dark color green. Right now, it's really leaning towards those chances heading into the afternoon and the evening. This is going to be the GFS model, so it takes us through Friday. We're calm and quiet. Takes us through Saturday, plenty of sunshine. It wants to bring in a few more clouds once we get closer towards Sunday on Joe Kane, but hey, things still look great out there. And then we get into Monday, so Lundi Gras out there, just starting to see some of that rain coverage possibly ramping up heading into the evening. But again, this is still a long ways out. And then we get into Fat Tuesday, so it has us a little bit of those showers earlier in the morning. And then by the afternoon and the evening, things turn much more isolated. And then that rain coverage really ramps up Ash Wednesday, continuing into Thursday morning. Now I'm going to talk more about your forecast. I'll have another look at what we're tracking over the next 10 days. That's coming up in just a little bit. We'll be right back. But for now, here's a live view outside on Dauphin Island.
It reminds me of the Grinch there.
It does.
Girls are tough.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Especially they chose a good teacher for it.
They
too.
did.
Let's go ahead and take a really quick final look at the next 10 days. So warming trend ahead of us. Rain clears out today. A little isolated Thursday. The weekend looks great. Spend some time outside. I'm so excited. It's just going to be a huge tailgate all across the Gulf Coast. Looking ahead to Fat Tuesday and Lundi Gras, there is very small chances for some rain in the forecast. Again, download the Fox 10 weather app and stay updated with us as we do get closer.
We need Fat Tuesday.
I know. At least the temperatures are good.
Temperatures
I know. We'll keep you all updated.